Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, this is Proxify here. We are back for some more of the Nova Hoenn Nuzlocke, and if you did miss out during the last one, well, we have went and taken on the third gym leader here of Nova Hoenn, and that is going to be with Lucas. We do have a fourth gym leader that is going to be coming up fairly close within our time, but before we can even go and do anything about with that just yet, we do have Mount Chimney to go and tackle out with, and we do have Fall Arbor Town, which I'm pretty sure that that is one particular area that we do need to go and check to first before we go and start reaching on our way to where Lava Ridge is going to be happening. But here in Route 111, there is going to be some new encounters for us. We do have our very first of many of the Rock Smash static encounters that we can go and run on into with, so that is what I'm mainly more excited for, because I don't know what we're going to be running into for what type of randomized Pokemon is going to be showing up within the rock smashing of our way out here. And not only that, but we do have the Route 111 Mon that is going to be just around within this facility, which I'm pretty certain I don't think there is really any type of grassy area around here, so you may potentially just have to just go and just do some fishing and at least see what you can go and find within here. But wow, so this Weepinbell does have Fusion Bolt, so it looks like this Weepinbell is basically what, like Zekrom out here, because I think that's a Zekrom move or Reshiram move. I can't remember which one, but I think it's more so Zekrom. But anyways, but this Weepinbell is already done and out, and I think we're okay. Now, yeah, so this is basically the Battle Family house that is around within this way, and I do have to say, though, that during my time of when I was doing this recording, is that this family is a little bit gnarly for what type of randomized Pokemon that they do have. I think one of the family members, I think within the next battle that's going to be happening around out here, is that, that type of trainer is going to have a Palkia on that team, so that's going to be a little bit crazy. And I know that I was in a little bit of a predicament because that's like a water dragon Pokemon, right? So I was having a little bit of a hard time with that because I didn't know what type of move to go with. Like, I would set up like Parabolic Charge, and that would not really go and do anything all that much. But yeah, I had to think about something else on my feet, but we'll be seeing that there. Now, within these two videos for our time, we are not only going to be just doing out here with Nova Hoenn, but we are going to be moving into some more of what the Final Fantasy X Let's Play is going to be all about. We are going to be finally heading on into the actual way of the Doze Temple and see what that place is going to be all about. I know it seems like during the last episode that somebody is already in that area right now because from what Yuna was already going on and talking about. So interesting to see what that's going to be happening there. Hopefully within this area of the Doze Temple, maybe we could go run into a Bahamut summon or Aeon, which that would be really cool. I know that in Final Fantasy IX, I know that we went and over abundantly used that Bahamut summon way too much, but you know what? It's a really cool, awesome summon, awesome, cool, critical attack that does happen within the game, and you know what? Why not? If we have Bahamut, let's just go and fully spam out on that while we can. But yeah, here we go. We do have the Palkia that's going to be out here in this battle, so it looks like the mom is going to have it. So yeah, like I'm pretty sure that the battle family is like the dad, the mom, the daughter, and then also the grandmas at the very end. Now, it's very interesting because at the very end of all of this, you do actually get to go and talk to one of the family members, and they do say that apparently their son, even though that the son is not there within the battle family, it's already like heading into like the Elite Four, like within the Pokemon League already at that point. So I don't know who exactly that son is all about. So interesting. But yeah, so it seems like Ice Fang is going to be the #1 move that I think we're going to have to potentially be using. Now, I don't know if it's just me or not, but if you guys have been checking out currently within the brand new episode of the Monster Hunter Stories on the 3DS for the live stream, I know that I've been kind of seeing this a little bit as well too, but for some reason it seems like my Logitech Brio and my mic are not really coinciding with each other all that too much, because like I had to go and do like a little bit of like some sort of like looking at both of those two type of like things together, like on OBS, and it seems like there's like maybe like a 2-second delay or somewhere around there, and it's like really it's like if you kind of just like see it like really up close, you can kind of tell exactly, because I know that like within the layout that I made within the within the series that I did, you barely, well, I don't know if you can barely see it that much, but I did, and I think I went and changed out a little bit of some things, so I actually changed up the syncing offset, within my regular mic, and I think it works now. I think it actually works, because I did do a test run to make sure that the Brio that I have with the webcam, and also with OBS, with the actual game capture card and everything, and with the mic, I think are all totally set up within each other now. So I think we're okay with that. Thank goodness. But it looks like we got ourselves a Vaporeon that is using Night Daze to basically, or Night Haze, I think. That's going to try to lower out my accuracy, which that's not really all that too fun. Yeah, and unfortunately out here I'm going to have to go and use Baxter, but then while using Baxter, that Night Daze, that Night Daze is going to be showing up around over here and lower out my accuracy. So now whenever I have to go for Power Whip, that's going to become even more of an annoying issue than it actually has to be. Oh, that's not fun. So today is actually going to be my first official day, well, throughout this semester that I actually do have within the program, since I am all finished and done with, of this sort of filming program at this point in time. I will be taking a radio creation class for the next type of program in the fall, but currently right now this is my first official day where I am completely done with school for now, and now I get to go and enjoy my summer break for a few months until I actually do have to go and come back, but pretty happy about with that. But here we go, and we got ourselves with the Fion. Oh man, okay, well this shouldn't be too bad, right? We do have Thunderfang, we do have out here with Nitro. It's pretty crazy that we do have like Rock Wrecker on Arcanine at this point. But it's always just so weird to me is that, like, with this Pokemon that we would have got with Growlithe at the very beginning, it was actually a Torchic with the Torchic cry, and then all of a sudden now it became an Arcanine, so now it actually has a Deontay cry. But nice, so Daz is all the way up to level 31, and we got ourselves with a Paris. Okay. Yeah, well, you know what? I could have probably went out to Dedenne because I do have Mystical Fire. I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe probably just staying in was just going to be somewhat of an okay idea. Yeah, and I think in this episode, for our time as well, while we're going to be battling with some different trainers and whatnot, you guys are going to be seeing that I will actually be going and using Dedenne on our team, and that's going to be really fun. So you're going to be seeing Dedenne going to be setting up for Mystical Fires and some other crazy moves. That's what I always like about like anything that happens in Extreme Randomizers, that you get to see like some of the most like some of the different Pokemon that hardly ever get these type of moves before. I wish there was like an actual I wish that like the Pokemon Company actually had like a mode or something where you can like just add all the different type of TMs to all the different Pokemon. Like you don't really have to like give them like into like an exclusive type of like TM or something to them, but like everybody should be able to just learn it. Or not even that, but even also give it like the other like signature moves like for those Pokemon to also be able to use those as well. I think that would be crazy. But here we go. We'll set up for that again. But yeah, but I'm just kind of thinking, like, if they went and actually did something like that, then the Pokemon competitive would be, like, way too broken than it would be. Okay, so now we can go and head on inside the actual house here. And you want to actually go and talk to the mom, because the mom will actually give you the macho brace. But yeah, it seems like they have a lot of trophies in here. Yeah, I know that when I was young, and when I went and did like a whole bunch of sports stuff and everything, I still do have like my own trophies. But that was like back when I was like in basketball clubs and other things, or like basketball like things that were going on within like my school. And then I also did like baseball as well too. But yeah, so there's that macho brace. Don't really know if we're going to be using that or not, but at least we do have that in there. Okay. Yeah, we should probably go and maybe just heal ourselves up. Yeah, not gonna really feel about just going over back to Mauville City and just going and doing all that, because I think that'd just be probably just a waste of time. But I can't wait until, like, here in this game, is that once we get ourselves with the E-off loot, that'll be really fun. Then we don't ever have to really worry about ever having to go and, have to, like, try to travel back to one place. We could just go and just literally use a Latios or Latias to fly us around. Alright, so here we go, and our randomized rock Pokemon is going to be with a Frogadier out of all things. Wow. Alright, well, that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, so is this going to be like our actual first official water typing Pokemon alongside with us? Because, like, I know that most of our Pokemon so far have just been getting just water typing moves, but pretty nice that we actually do have our, I think, our first of many of water type Pokemon. Alright, so here we go, and yeah, I think the better idea is probably going to bring out with Hickory. Now, mind you, Hickory is still an actual alive Pokemon, so we can still go and use him at this point in time. So I will be having to go and add him onto the layout and other things here. But that's wild, man. Judgment, Earth Power, and Scald. This Watchog is going to be pretty crazy later on down the road as well, too. I don't know if I may probably actually keep Hickory on the team and maybe probably just kind of leave SSBL like in the dust there, in the PC box, but I wouldn't mind actually seeing what Lucario can actually do. So here we go. So here comes out with some of the Ultra Balls that I did go and pick up. Now I believe you can go and get these Ultra Balls after once you went and completed off with the gym battle of the Dynamo badge. So this guy also slack off too, huh? Well, that's just really annoying. But at least the good thing is that we went and set up for some defense drops, so that's pretty handy there. Okay, that's pretty good. And oh boy, okay, that's very scary. So that guy actually does have Roar too, and hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully that Roar is not going to become somewhat of a problem. So now he's going to start for Electric Train again. Which that's really weird because, like, that's kind of like helping out myself though. If I went for like Parabolic Charge or something. Wow, okay, we got it right down to red. Okay, so maybe another Ultra Ball could work here. Come on, it's already down into the red margin. This should at least be an easy capture. Alright, that's 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. And I think we got it right here. So, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Now, I don't think we ever really had, I don't think, like, a Froakie, like, on our team to begin with. I don't think so. In any of the Nuzlocks that we had before. And, I think around here, with me going and nicknaming this Frogadier, I actually named it after a frog type of god that was, well, that is something like a part of history, and I think I'm going to name it after, Hiket, I believe. That's what the, frog god is known as, I think, for Egypt, I think. But yeah, this is, like, the part where I kind of have to go and, like, try to search for a nickname, for one of our Pokemon out here. Yeah, and just to kind of put this out here is, like, for right now, for what this series is all about, I'm not going to be nicknaming after anybody, like, in the comments or anything, but that will be happening for Monster Hunter Stories. So if you guys ever want to go and follow through Monster Hunter Stories, I will go and name you guys after there on that one. But unfortunately for this one, I'm just going to kind of just leave it as, like, my normal daily other regular Nuzlocks here for the time being. Like, unless if, like, there's somebody that I know of that actually has, like, a certain mascot to, like, their Pokemon for some of the different PokeTubers that I know. Probably go and do that as well, but that's basically about it. Alright, well, here we go. We got Route 111 here. I'm pretty sure that this is a new route anyways, so let's just go and run into it, and let's see what we can go and find. And it seems to be that a Rhyhorn is literally the one that we can go and find, even though that I think we found a Rhyhorn before in one of the past other ocean areas, so that's why we kind of already have that little display of Rhyhorn within our Dex nav to begin with. But let's go and keep on moving up ahead here. I think we do have some brand new trainers to also go and meet up with. And these are going to be, what, the campers? Or no, I don't think it's campers, right? It has to be the picnickers ones. Yeah, it's the picnicker type of trainers. Like, it's always like the picnickers or the campers are like always like the same type of thing, like in between with each other. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Probably stop for a Digipunch, I think. We did this before with another Stantler, and well, with that Intimidate drop, that was a little bit annoying. But that's all good. Let's stop for that other Air Slash, and just like that, it's all good to go. Now, I think this trainer does have one other Pokemon. I think so, right? Nice, and Baxter's all the way up to level 32, and wants to learn Howl. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't really think that that's going to be all that too good for Baxter, because I think what we're going to have to go and do is probably just lead with Bulk Up instead, because you know what, having that extra attack and defense is a little bit better than just having just the straight normal attack. Ooh, and wow, and Hickory's already got some good moves as it is. We got Judgment from before, and now you want to go and learn Dragon Claw already. Jeez. Yeah, I think we'll probably have to throw away Scald. Even though that is pretty nice, you do get the burn damage and all, but I think having Dragon Claw will probably suit us, hopefully, at least somewhat nicely. And here comes up with a Skitty. So this is where our first of many times that we are going to be having to go and use out here with Minnie and try out a little bit of a battle here and see how well that she can go and do. I love Denene, one of my favorite mouse type of Pokemon in any of the Pokemon games. Like if I had to get like a plush of like a Pikachu clone, it would probably have to be for Denene. Alright, so here we go. Let's land with the Mystical Fire again. Just seeing Denene just using Mystical Fire like that, it just seems like it's just so adorable when it happens. Alright, so there we go. And yes, we can't forget about the boy picnickers as well, too. Or the camper, it looks like, instead. Alright, well this should be easy enough. One Parabolic Charge, hopefully, maybe? Let's see. Oh yeah, that was already an easy one right there. Just sucked up all the different HP right there from that one. Very nice. So not only are we going to be getting ourselves with just only the Rock Smash of the HM, but we're also going to be picking up with HM04 Strength as well too from Wannabe May. That's going to be happening here. There's the beautiful Mount Chimney area there. We are gonna have to head on into that place pretty soon. Just have to go and just take that that gondola that is all the way up there. Oh, well that's pretty handy as well too. Our Pokemon are now all healed up. Yep, that HM04 Strength will come in handy at some point later anyways. But since we are here in Route 112, this is going to be a brand new area as well. So let's see what we can go around into with. A Dragulge, wow. Okay, well I was not expecting that, but yeah, that's our classic Pokemon. I think what was it? From the Y series, like the Y Proxlock that we went and did. Yeah, we had a mystery on our team from before. Hopefully, we can be able to go and see if we can be able to capture it out right away. I know that Dragulge is going to be somewhat pretty annoying since it is like a full evolution Pokemon. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, just setting out for like just at least like one Ultra Ball is not going to really do it. We got his special defenses all up there, so that's pretty handy. So we're going to see how much Air Slash can do. did a fair decent amount, but I think if I went for Dizzy Punch, we could have probably went and did a little bit more. Let's see. And is that gonna do enough? Oh, but it just became a crit, man. Oh. See, sometimes crits in some aspects are good, but sometimes when it happens here, it's not. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.